Yo, we got to talk about your boy Sugaman, man. It looks like he is not done. He is not done. Check this out right here. He said, some people just don't know when to leave it alone. They don't know when to leave it alone. Round two. Round two. So we got round two starting by Sugaman. And check this out right here, right? He posted this on Facebook. He says, stay tuned. If you're going to play in the middle, just make sure your tracks are covered. You not exempt. Jigsaw, fraud, scammer, 32 gang. CJ can't save you from this one. I'd like to see him try. 32 gang, don't get down like that, do they? Wow, man, that is crazy. So we are starting round two. Round two. And then it looks like Marty Marr also posted this. He says, creating fake accounts or having people send you screen recordings to watch me is delusional female activities while being a little boy who hasn't gotten to pee in months. Wow. Who's a little boy who hasn't gotten the pee in months is out of this world. Gives you very... Wow. Are y'all seeing this right here? This is crazy. Probably why they love jail so much. Damn, your boy. Are y'all reading this? Are y'all reading what Marty Marr is saying about Sugaman? He's saying Sugaman loves being in jail so much, and it gives very, very Jello vibes. That's what we're going to say. Jello vibes, man. Gives very, very Jello vibes. That's probably why they love jail so much. I heard y'all screaming at the phone. I'm screaming to get... Man, that is crazy. Wow. The boy Sugaman. That's probably why he started round two, right? Because he said some people just don't know when to leave it alone. And then we heard CJ's video, right? He said he got surprised or something like that at some Mr. 75's birthday or whatever it was. But this is insane what Marty Marr. Also, word of advice for my young and grown kings: when you got haters that's obsessed with you and say or do anything for views, likes by other haters, like them, remember one thing: they just fan of yours. They want to be you, but nobody can ever be you. But I don't even think Sugaman is even... I mean, the one thing that's different is Sugaman is at least buying his cars. Marty Marr is not getting his own cars. So how is it that people want to be like you? I don't understand that. Because you're not like Sugaman. At least Sugaman is actually buying his cars. And he's doing the raffles, the giveaways, all solo. Where you're getting funding through CJ on 32. So I don't see how people... I don't see what he's talking about. People want to be like you so bad and they're haters. And it's like that stuff is getting all played out. Like that storyline is getting played out. But let's check out this live stream because, boy, your boy Sugaman had a lot to say on this live stream for this giveaway. And it looks like he's actually, seems like he's stopping the next raffle. Seems like, y'all know, like when they do these raffles, they do it back to back to back. But it seems like Sugaman is saying he's going to take a break for like 2 or 3 weeks, which is insane. Like it just kind of gives the vibes that maybe he didn't make enough money in the last giveaway because of all this commotion with the 32 gang.
Giveaway side, bro. I know you cooking something. Honestly, bro, for everybody that's watching, I told everybody, like, since I caught this case, bro, it really sharpened my knives some, right? And if y'all know, I be back to back to back to back to back with the giveaways and shit. So it'd probably be about, after this, it'd probably be about a good 2 weeks before I do another giveaway, man, because I want to take this next 2 weeks to 3 weeks and I really want to focus on T-Rex, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't know what you're saying. Like, what does that have to do with T-Rex? Like, CJ's been doing back-to-back-to-back giveaways, and he's still working on cars. Why would you need to take 2 to 3 weeks off to focus on T-Rex. Like, that just don't make sense. That really sound like the money was not good for this last giveaway. And it seems to be an issue not just with Sugaman, but also with Rail, right? Rail has extended his raffles. Got to be at least 3 or 4 times now, man. I lost count. Your boy Rail, and I don't know if you guys see the play that Rail is doing, right? I haven't said anything about it, but I'm sure you guys can see the play that Rail is doing, which we're going to talk about in the next video. Y'all see now that he added a box Chevy. Please, Rail, please do not tell me the winner is going to win the box Chevy and not the Trackhawk. Let's not play those games. Let's not play those games, boy. But that's really what it's starting to seem like, is that the raffles are not making as much money, and this is why they're cutting back. They're trying to reassess the situation, because I don't understand why you got to take 2 to 3 weeks off to focus on T-Rex. Like, I get it, but I don't get it, right? Because y'all been doing it back to back for the longest time. So why is it now I'm going to take 3 weeks off to focus on T-Rex when CJ's literally back to back, and he's working on all these cars. Now, I don't think he does. Well, he actually does with the old school cars. He does work on them. Maybe not the new whips, but y'all get it, though. That's like, why? What does that have to do with anything? Why can't you just work on the car, the T-Rex, and then keep the raffles going? Like, I feel like they should just tell you shit ain't working. All right, and it's not making as much money. We got to change the sauce up, change the ingredients, something, right? Just say that.
T-Rex, like I said, 75% done, gang. So, North Carolina in this bitch. I see niggas ready to come get their shit. It'll probably be about 3 weeks. I'm gonna give myself some shit, man, about 3 weeks. But once I get it, I'm gonna be like this with that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna wait so long. But this next 3 weeks, guys, I want to focus in on T-Rex, bro. And I want to get T-Rex in the motor shop. And I want to get it wired. I want to get the motor running. I want to get it right to take it to PC, which all he needs is like a week with it.
Man, your boy PC, man, he is really the one making all the money, man. He taxing them boys. Big boy, man. God, Lee, he taking what, $20,000 a paint job. Man, them raffles are making PC. Man, PC is really the one making all the money, and he don't even have to do half the work, right? Because all these, they literally got to buy the cars, they got to raffle the cars, they got to make content every single day. That's tedious work. PC only got to paint it and charge 25 bands or 30 bands. That's not a lot. He can probably get that shit done in a day, in and out. 30 bands. All these back-to-back raffle cars.
I'm saying it's really done, but you know what I'm saying? I want to focus on T-Rex, so it'll be about 3 weeks, guys, before I do another giveaway, but I'm loading up. I'm opening my third business, my third LLC. I just got the paperwork for that shit today, so I'm going to be hauling now, legitimately hauling. That'll be something added to my shit. I'm getting my website up with all my merch and shit, so if y'all want to support a nigga with us, a t-shirt or whatever, like, I see y'all fucking with a nigga, like, and sometimes I have to...
Man, please don't tell me. Oh, man, don't tell me you are going to go under CJ's umbrella. You're going to be just like Marty Marr, man. Don't tell me you're going to be just like Marty Marr. You're going to be his little brother now. Marty Marr and Shawna P, all under CJ's umbrella. And I'm sure CJ is getting, got to be at least 50%. I even think he might be even getting more than that. I think he might be getting like 70% because he's the one getting the cars for Marty Marr and Shawna P. So he's got to be taking, the only way it makes sense, he's got to be taking 70%. And then they get 30% for whatever it's worth, because he really don't need Marty Marr and Shawna P. But I feel like he's just doing it because he wants to do more giveaways on more fronts, because he can only do the 3 he's doing. So he needs other people to raffle off other cars, and then he can get a piece of the pie. But don't tell me Sugaman is going to go under the sweepstakes under CJ also, because He never did this before, this type of setup.
Sit back and be like, damn, bro, you can give away a $50,000 Chevy, so y'all know I'm making my 50 back. So even if I break even or whatever, or I might lose or whatever, or even if I win, I know I got that support system.
Y'all heard that? I told you, man. Sugaman done spit it out already. I told you it didn't make sense. Why 2-3 weeks wait time? I feel like he has to reassess the situation. I don't think he made that much money with the last giveaway. He probably made just enough, probably breaking even or probably a little bit more. And it was probably too close. And that's probably what Rail is going through. I think the Track Hawk was a bad decision for Rail. It's too expensive. It's too much money invested in it. He does not have the same fan base that CJ got. Maybe they just part of 32 gang or whatever, but I don't think he got the same strong fan base like CJ. And also, Rail is so inconsistent. I feel like he's also losing support. I think Sugaman is also losing support because CJ is fully transparent. All right, CJ does not extend the raffles like these guys. Even when he was on Raffle Creator, he barely extended the raffles. He probably did it once, maybe twice that I can remember here and there, but it was nowhere as bad as what's going on now. Now they're literally extending these raffles 3-4 times. Like, Rail's giveaway's almost been 6 months. And now he talking about he gonna add a box Chevy. Like, boy, what? Time out, man. Nah, you can't be doing that. Why you switching it up now? That'll be like CJ saying, oh, shit, I ain't making enough money on the 3 cars I'm doing for the Maybach and the 2 Benz. Oh, we got to switch it up, gang. Now I got to bring 3 Scat Packs instead. Like, nah, that's not how it works. You started this way, let's end this way. But I feel like he trying to do a play with the box Chevy. Please don't tell me you're going to try to make it look like the winner chose a box Chevy over a damn Track Hawk, bro. Like, cut it out, man. But I feel like that's going to be the play because we done seen this in the past. If y'all remember, in the past, I think it was probably the first giveaway, bro said a woman won 50. She took the 50,000 cash over the C8 Corvette. And at the time, the C8 was taxing. It was that was like $100,000 car all day long. That's when it first came out. It was hot. It was in demand. It was $100,000 car all day, every day. Not what it is now, right? The market has fell off a little bit now that obviously the Z06 and the ZR1 are coming into play. But when the C8 first came out, that was 100 demands. And he said a girl won 50,000. They didn't even want to show her on video. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Rail and Sugaman. Sugaman is not as bad, but Rail is horrible. And I feel like they're losing support. I think the fans are not sticking around. They're probably they're not consistently buying. That's probably what I meant to say. They're not consistently buying the same way they're buying CJ. CJ is actually more he's fully transparent. He's not playing these bullshit games. All right, he says this is the giveaway starts this date, it ends this date, this is the cars. There's no changes. There's no changes in the middle. They keep changing all this shit in the middle. It's not going to work. It's just what I think.
Y'all gonna shop and support, so I gotta sit back thinking I gotta get my shit together for y'all too. Whether that's towing, niggas need hauling, whether I'm doing a giveaway, whether I'm doing a car show, whether I got merch, you know what I mean, out in my music, everything, bro. I want to be able to present myself the right way when I get on this motherfucking camera, when I get on this internet.
So how is that gonna work? So if you gonna do a towing company, a transportation company, how you gonna have time to do content? How you gonna have time to do the raffles? You're gonna be stretched way too thin because you got all these businesses, unless you hire people, but it sounds like he's the one gonna be doing all this transport work. It really just sounds like he's not making good money right now with the raffles. That's really what it's starting to look like. So I wouldn't be surprised if he actually falls under CJ's umbrella. That they said CJ and him talked it out or whatever, but it don't seem like they're always going to be beefing. I mean, y'all see what he posted, right? He said round 2 starts now. So we just passed round 1 and it went quiet for a little while. And now we're in round 2. Now, I don't think there's going to be much that happens in round 2, to be honest with you, because they kept talking about these Diddy files and none of that shit nothing ever like dropped. So I don't think there's really no damn Diddy files.
Brand now, you know what I'm saying? It's Sugaman on at the brand now. And I want to come right with my brand and my supporters. I ain't no fake nigga. I don't get on this bitch in front of y'all and cap and lie and do none of that. I'm real. Every city, every state I'm in, every store I'm in, every person I bump into.
Wow. Damn, y'all heard that? Wow. I wonder who is that for? What was all that shit for? Like, is that towards CJ? Wow.
Every content I put up, I don't do no motherfucking capping. I don't do no motherfucking yap. None of that. I like to keep this shit all the way thorough on y'all. When it's up, it's up. When I'm down, I'm down. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm crossing them trolls out. Y'all a great support system for a nigga. I love y'all. I thank y'all. A lot of y'all was there when I was locked up in the feds for 2 months, still buying motherfucking issue for the Malibu. You know what I mean? That shit meant the world to a nigga. You know what I mean? Like I said before I do my next giveaway, I want to get the brand itself back to where the fuck it need to be. Like when I come out, yeah, I got the T-Rex, but I got the giveaway too. I got the merch, I got the cups, you know what I'm saying? I can haul your shit. I'm just taking this 3 weeks and really getting my shit all the way up. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if you guys seen the cups. He had it in one of the videos. Bro, I'm gonna be honest, man. You gonna need to do y'all gonna have to do something more better than that, man. It just says Sugaman on it on a cup. Like, I get it, but I don't get it. I feel like it's way too basic. Like, yeah, you gonna have to throw another bag into that design, man. That's all I want to say. You gonna have to do a little bit better with that design.
Give me about 3 weeks, y'all. I got my eye on something right now. I'm gonna be asking questions on what car y'all want next. Of course, two-door box Chevy, my shit. But I ain't done a photo in a minute. Monte Carlos is one of my favorite bills on the T-top side. You know, and that's just, you know. Yeah, hustle man on that for real, shorty. I need hauling from Columbus, Ohio to Baton Rouge, see, like shit like that. And the thing is, guys, what I'll be doing is when I do get my business and shit together, I'll be posting like I'm going this way. You know what I'm saying? I'm in this city, I'm in that state, I'm going this way, and I'm gonna be legit. I'm gonna have paperwork for you to sign and everything. You know what I'm saying? I'll be doing hauls like that too. I'll be going off the loading board, but I'll definitely be
So it sounds like what I said earlier. He's the one gonna be actually doing all the towing. That's what he just said. He gonna be doing all the towing, hauling, or whatever, transporting. So I don't get it. Like, when is he gonna have time to do content? When is he gonna have to do the giveaways, working on the raffle car, if he's gonna be hauling and all that, right? Because y'all hear them complain all the time about shops delaying the work. So if you doing, I don't get it. Because ain't that what Swervo is doing right now? Like, transporting. That's what I think. He said he started a business with his father or some shit like that. And he didn't even do raffles. He wasn't even doing car raffles. And he couldn't even keep up with the content, and he just stopped doing content altogether. I think he drops like 1 or 2 videos here and there, but he's doing the transport. So if Sugaman goes into transport, when is he going to have time to do everything else? I don't get it. It just sounds like what I've been saying throughout this video is that it sounds like the raffle shit is almost coming to an end. They not making money. And if they are, it's probably just breaking even, or probably a little bit more. It's just enough cherries on top. But I think that's because y'all kept extending the raffles. Y'all keep doing these extensions over and over and over, and people are losing patience. People are losing interest. I feel like that is probably the biggest issue right now. Rail is notorious. I won't say Sugaman is doing it like very often. He does it time and time again, but he doesn't do it like every single raffle. Rail does this shit every damn raffle. That boy Rail does it every single raffle. And y'all heard all kinds of excuses from Rail, from family members passing away, rest in peace to those people, to being sick, to being out of town, to his son, to his wife. Y'all heard every excuse in the book, man, with Rail. And I feel like y'all think that shit is cool. It's not cool. And that's probably why people ain't buying them tickets now. That's why they got to do all this. Y'all see the play, like I said, the box Chevy play, which we ain't going to talk too much about.
Be posting shit, and I just want everybody to know I'll be legit, so you gonna have paperwork and shit, you know what I mean? Drop Cuddy. I was thinking about doing a Drop Cuddy, bro, on a giveaway, I swear to God, with some foes on it on my mama. Is, like I said, I'm finna pause on that giveaway shit real quick and really just get T-Rex together. At least get T-Rex in the mix to getting finished before I open another giveaway, guys, and get my business lunch. But I'm finna start popping out. A Chevelle, bro, I can't, my fan base support system won't push no Chevelle, gang. And if I do a Chevelle, I want to do a drop, gang. So I try to stay with my budget. Like sometime a nigga might have to extend or some shit. Like, you gotta think, man, I can't give a car away if I don't make the budget back. Like, I can win off the content, but I gotta at least break even, guys, to be able to keep doing giveaways for y'all. And
see, I appreciate that Sugaman at least tells you the honest truth. At least he's more transparent with it. Because he literally just told you guys he can't do the Chevelle or whatever car he just said, because he ain't going to be able to make money. He ain't going to be able to make budget. So like I said, all along, it's starting to seem like a lot of the guys are not going to be able to do the raffles solo. And that's why we have seen Stunneries completely quit from raffles, right? Because he was doing them extensions, and it started affecting him so bad. So he stopped doing it for a while now. And then you got Marty Marr. He was working with Big Lou, and that turned into a whole beef of itself, right? That they said is all, they hashed it out now, right? CJ at Mr. 75's birthday party, they supposedly hashed that shit out, but I don't think that shit is ever going to get hashed out. I think they're always going to be beefing. It's just going to be in little intervals, right? It's going to happen. Now they cool. A month later, shit is going to pop up because they always got to have something. Because just doing regular car content right now, there's really not much car content. The shit gets boring, so there's always going to have to be a beef to kind of spice things up. And I don't think Sugaman is going to, like, if you look at his views now versus before when the beef was going, he was getting way more views. He ain't getting the same amount of views. So they're going to have to continue beefing to get more views, to get more people buying raffles, because then people start picking sides and feeling bad for Sugaman. So they start investing more in his raffles. And he needs that now because, like he just said, he's barely breaking even. He's not making enough money. That's exactly why I told you guys he has to take 2 to 3 weeks off. And it didn't make sense. I'm like, why would you guys take 3? Y'all were doing it back to back for a while. Why suddenly now?
you know the game's so weird now that niggas be trying to target the game when you know what I'm saying, niggas trying to make their bread, but you know what I mean? If some shit don't make it back, guys, how I'm gonna keep doing giveaways. So I try to stay in my lane, gang. Like, you know what I mean? If I catch a lick on the old school and it's nice, I can put it on a giveaway and make my bread back and let a motherfucker win. I'm with that, gang. But I try to stay in my lane for the most part. Midwest Fest, I'm gonna definitely try to be there, bro. If I do come, it might be in the colors, gang, to be honest with you. Because I'm gonna be popping out of some shit. Why T-Rex getting done. So T-Rex...
Bro, y'all gotta turn that background music off, man. That shit be getting annoying as hell. Him and Rail be doing that shit. Like, bro, cut that shit off. Barely can't hear you. I'm gonna have to, like, edit that background shit out.
Done with August, September. I say the end of September, gang. T-Rex will be finished, gang. September, October, we breaking out, and I'm gonna drop a car show, guys. Thanks, bro, with the cleanest colors. I want to remix it, though. I got some shit up my sleeve on the remix side. Leave CJ32 at home.
Ooh, y'all heard that? He stayed quiet, too. Somebody said, leave CJ on 32s alone. He didn't even say anything. So that means during this live stream, they probably had the whole thing hashed out by then, right? When was Mr. 75's birthday? Niggas start raffling boxes all of a sudden. I know you noticed. He ain't the only one, though.
Yeah, I'm coming to Midwest first. Yeah, I'm gonna be out there. Yeah, I'm gonna come to PC Car Show too, gang. I fuck with PC. Drop the show in Dallas if possible. Okay. Yeah, this the giveaway live right here, bro. I'm just tapping in with my people and updating my people, gang, before we do the live drawing. Black Sunday this Sunday. I'm just tapping in with my people, updating everybody, letting everybody know. New website on that ENT.com is up right now, but we're gonna be updating it. We got new merch on that bitch, cups, stickers, t-shirts, the whole nine. And then it'll be another 3 weeks before I drop a giveaway. T-Rex is on his way.
Yeah, I'm really starting to think because it seemed like he getting real soft, boy. Like, he ain't... People are talking about CJ on 32s in the comments. It seemed like he deflecting some of it. But I know a little bit later on when they get on the live stream, the winners, he starts popping off again. So we're gonna make probably a different video on that. But I think what I told you guys, the Raffles ain't making good money right now for him. He's probably, like I said, assessing this situation. That's why he's taking 2 to 3 weeks off. I don't think it has to do anything with working on T-Rex or whatever. I wouldn't be surprised if he becomes under CJ's umbrella. CJ gets a cut to promote him. But CJ controls the giveaway. When I say he controls the giveaway, he controls when it starts, when it ends. And he gets a cut out of it because it's going to be under his umbrella. The same way Marty Moore and Shawna are under his umbrella. Which is crazy, right? Because this whole time you would think that Sugaman stands on business, right? He his own boss, but it seems like he's submitting to CJ right now. It looks like he ain't going to make that good money. That's why he has to do towing or transport. Like, he's kind of trying to separate his way out of content and raffles. So it's either going to be that he's going to have to do something else, or he's going to be under CJ's umbrella. That's the only way I see it happen. I don't think they're going to make as much money from the raffles anymore. And I feel like that's their own fault because they done extended these raffles over and over and over, and people get tired of that shit, man. That shit gets annoying. People get tired of getting told to wait another 2 to 3 months. Rail is doing this shit again. Another 3 months. That's insane. That's insane. Playing with your money like that, playing with your time, that's insane. That's probably why people ain't buying this shit, and they're going to have to go under CJ's umbrella. But I feel like that's a big risk that CJ's taking now. Putting all these cars, because Shawna, Marty, and then he's got 3 of his own. That's 5 cars. So he's 5 cars out of pocket. He's going to have to break even. It's too much risk. But